Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Rob here, nice to see you. Yes it is, so in today's video we're going to be talking about how you can use Gigantamax Meowth for competitive doubles in Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be a little bit of a gimmick, probably on par with Eevee. It's definitely not a very good G-Max Pokemon at all. Firstly, let's go over its ability. So pick up, this has no use in competitive doubles. Yep, so we'll skip right past that one. Next one is Technician. Now, Technician is a good ability, but unfortunately, max moves don't have 60 base power or less. And even regular Meowth using 60 base power moves or less, it's still so weak, so it's not going to be doing a lot of damage. On the other hand, no, because it's now in Raised, you can have Unnerve, hidden ability, G-Max Meowth. This is easily Meowth's best ability. The opponent Pokemon will never use held berries whilst this Pokemon is in battle. So whilst Gigantamax Meowth or regular Meowth is on the field, the opponents can't use their held berries, which is really good, especially against Pokemon like Belly Drum, Snorlax and whatnot. Meowth is immune to Ghost type moves, and it's weak to fighting type moves. Yep, so let's have a look at its move pool now. Standard level up, so we've got Fake Out, good move. Fent, good move. Taunt, Assurance, Nasty Plot, Play Rough. Dig, so Max Quake. Protect, pretty standard there. Icy Wind, Speed Control, Charm, Sunny Day and Rain Dance. U-Turn, Shadow Claw, Max Phantasm, Swords Dance, Body Slam, if you did want to try power opponents, Thunderbolt and Thunder, Substitute, Iron Tail, so that's Max Steel Spike. It's got Seed Bomb as well, weirdly enough. Nasty Plot, Gunk Shot, Foul Play. Egg moves, we've got Hypnosis, so you could throw off Blind Hypnosis. Last resort, this would be Meowth's strongest normal type max move. For standard Meowth, I think that's pretty much it. It does not get Parting Shot, unfortunately, or even Double Wedge, which is weird. Right, so let's have a look at Gigantamax Meowth's stats. I mean, it looks pretty cool, I suppose. I love its eyes. I love its eyes. From a design point of view, I really like it. So it's got 290 base total, 40 HP, 45 attack, 35 defense, 40 special attack, 40 special defense, and 90 speed. So its stats are absolute garbage besides 90 speed, which is actually pretty good. In fairness, can't complain about that, to be honest with you. It's a pretty good speed tier for the current metagame. Its G-Max move, G-Max Gold Rush, a normal type attack that Gigantamax Meowth uses. This move confuses opponents and also earns extra money. So obviously the extra money doesn't have any use in competitive doubles or any sort of competitive doubles. As far as I'm aware, I'm pretty sure the Confuse confuses both Pokemon on the field and has a 100% chance of occurring, a bit like G-Max Hatterini. I could be wrong there, but I'm not too sure. From as far as I'm aware, that is how it works, which isn't too bad considering Meowth is actually pretty fast. So confusing both opponents at the same time is all right. Right, so let's go over to Pokemon Showdown, look at some sets I made here. So this first set is a very basic support Meowth, Fake Out, Icy Wind, Foul Play and Taunt. You could remove Taunt for Hypnosis or Protect if you would prefer. The nice thing about this Meowth is though it does have the option to Gigantamax as well, because Fake Out will turn into G-Max Gold Rush. Obviously Icy Wind and Foul Play aren't going to be doing too much there unless you wanted to set Howl up or lower special defense of your opponent with Max Darkness, I suppose. Taunt there is to help prevent opponents from setting up Trick Room or anything like that. Fake Out is great for flinching opponents. It's faster than Incineroar, so there's that. Icy Wind, Speed Control, and the funny thing about Foul Play, actually, we'll look at it just now, is Null Attack, Null IV's Foul Play gives it strongest Foul Play possible. It's a very standard set here, max HP and speed, make it fast and as bulky as possible, even though it's not very bulky at all. And the rest is just in special attack there for Icy Wind's sake. You can put it anywhere though, it's completely up to you. Ability is Unnerve. This is always going to be Meowth's best ability. I mean, you could maybe put Technician, I guess, but honestly, I think Unnerve's probably superior here, and a Focus Sash is definitely going to be the item of choice. Quickly though, let's go into a Pokemon damage calculator. So as you can see here, we have a Dragapult, very standard set here, max attack speed, jolly nature, life orb. Now on the other side we have our Meowth that we have just created in Pokemon Showdown, timid, unnerved, focus sash, naught attack, EVs and IVs. And as you can see up here, foul play has will do between 80 and 95% of a regular Dragapult's HP, which is pretty huge. Okay, that's a lot of damage. If it's Dynamax, then it will do up to 50%, which is okay, I suppose. And if it's a Adamant Dragapult, most aren't, but for whatever reason they are running an Adamant Dragapult, then there's a good chance, you know, it's a 25% chance that Meowth is going to OHKO that Dragapult with foul play, which is actually quite amusing if you ask me. So foul play on Meowth there, it's not too bad. I mean, if you partner with something pretty decent, I suppose, like Togekiss, you could follow me, redirect those Dragon moves from Dragapult. It's not very effective on Togekiss. Meowth is immune to Ghost-type moves, so there's that. I just thought that's quite funny, to be honest with you. Very gimmicky still. Definitely don't use that as a Dragapult counter, but I just thought it was quite funny. Right, next two sets are going to be pretty gimmicky, but probably the best you can do for an offensive Meowth. The first set is going to be none other than a Sword Stance Meowth. Before Gigantamax in, so obviously you need some sort of follow me support. Also you have to watch out for these spread moves as well, and things like Stalwart, Duraludon. So Sword Stance Meowth, first you're going to Sword Stance, then you're going to Gigantamax. You've got Last Resort here. This turns into Meowth's strongest G-Max Gold Rush move at 140 base power. Play rough there for fighting type Pokemon. Isn't going to hit too hard still though. I mean, it's not going to hit very hard at all even after a Sword Stance, but it helps. You have to watch out if you're going to use Max Starfall before Max Gold Rush, because you won't be able to confuse opponents because of the misty terrain. And Shadow Claw here turns into Max Phantasm, which actually lowers the defense of your opposing Pokemon, actually making G-Max Meowth's moves do a little bit more damage. Again, ability of choice is Unnerve. Focus Sash is the item, always needed here, I think. Very standard EV spread, Jolly, max speed and attack. Yeah, so that's pretty much that. Next set is going to be none other than the Nasty Plot set, because it does get Nasty Plot as well. In this set, we've got Nasty Plot, Hyper Voice, Thunder, and Dark Pulse. So Dark Pulse will turn into Max Darkness, and a bit like Max Phantasm, Max Darkness will lower the special defense of the opposing Pokemon, effectively making Meowth hit a little bit harder. Again, after you've got that Nasty Plot, Meowth still isn't going to be doing huge amounts of damage. Very simple spread, timid nature, max special attack and speed. Focus Sash is the item of choice with the Unnerve ability. Again, all these sets are extremely gimmicky, and I highly don't really recommend using Gigantamax Meowth competitively, but these are here if you did want to give it a go. In terms of partners Pokemon, we've got a very bulky Togekiss here. Bold nature, 60 speed EVs for a little bit of speed control if you was to Dynamax it, I suppose. Again, no, I don't think very useful. I don't think we need the speeds, but you know, you could adjust that. It's not video about Togekiss. Follow Me is great support for Meowth. Yawn, Helping Hand as well to help boost Meowth's attack damage output a little bit more. Yeah, so pretty standard there. Then we've got a more offensive Pokemon as a partner in Dragapult. You know, again, it's immune to those fighting type moves. It can offer max Airstream to get rid of those fighting type Pokemon if needed. Again, no, probably not one of the better partners here, but it is an option. Personally, I think one of the better partners here will actually probably be Clefairy, because Meowth is so frail. Friendguard is going to offer it a lot of support here. Friendguard will this Pokemon's allies receive 3/4 damage from other Pokemon's attacks, which again, with Meowth being so frail, this is actually quite helpful. And it's also resistant to fighting type moves, which does help to redirect those and help Meowth set up. Helping Hand offers damage output. Icy Wind for some speed control, and so you're not a super taunt bait. Protect is very standard, but you could also put Sing there as well if you want to fire off some very blind Sings. But yeah, out of these three Gigantamax Meowth sets, I think the one I like the most is probably the support Meowth with the option of Gigantamax in my opinion. That's probably going to be as good as it gets. I probably would put Hypnosis over Taunt probably in reality. Having one of those is good though because it turns into Max Guard. Yeah. But apart from that though, I think that's pretty much it. I don't think you should be really using Gigantamax Meowth for competitive doubles or any sort of competitive. I think the best way you can use Gigantamax Meowth is through your in-game play. Use it to earn some extra dosh against Pokemon trainers and confuse them at the same time, you know. I think that's pretty much it, to be honest with you. I don't know what else to say about Gigantamax Meowth. I think it looks really cool. Its shiny form doesn't look all that great, but I love its eyes. I love the design. I think it looks pretty wicked. But apart from that, I don't think there's much else to say. It's a shame it doesn't get something like Helping Hand just to help support your partner Pokemon even more with the support set. But that's pretty much it, I think. I hope you've all enjoyed the video regardless though. I hope it's been helpful to you if you wanted to make an extremely gimmick Gigantamax Meowth team. I hope this helps. If you found any other ways to use Gigantamax Meowth, let me know, you know. Maybe I've missed something. But apart from that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Feel free to subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. But until next time though, I will see you all later. And Rob out. Goodbye everyone.